welcome back to the channel. It's Delaney with DeathandCandy. Today we're going to be doing a Black Friday get the fuck away from my cart-esque look. So as you can see, I did another black look. I don't know. I tried to incorporate color, but it just wasn't going to work out for me. I had a totally different idea of what I was going to be doing, which I'll get in here shortly. But go ahead and sit down and grab you a drink, get you a snack, and let's get into the application.
Tell me what to do. Show me how to feel.
Okay guys, it's time for this application today. So I had planned this whole different look. I was gonna do like black, like all the way down to my chest and like my entire face. And I was gonna just do like this really crazy, like avant-garde, like write Black Friday on my face. And then everyone was like,
"You're gonna look like you're doing blackface."
And I was like, okay, I won't do it, fine. Kind of had to revamp my look, but it's still gonna be a Black Friday day kind of look, but I was going for more of the idea of like stay the fuck away from me kind of Black Friday look. We're gonna finish up the rest of the face. I've done everything up into highlight because I wanted to talk about some highlighters that I had gotten recently. Not necessarily like highlighters, they're called morphing gels and they're from Chaos Cosmetics. You may have seen them on my Instagram here lately. They are just the most gorgeous, like liquid to dry down formula. It's just so gorgeous. They don't stay dewy whatsoever. They really dry down. This is from the Out of This World collection, and this is in the shade Supernova. Obviously it looks super white in there, but it has like some green reflex. So shimmery, and I just love them. I love them all. You can use them as eyeshadow bases, eyeshadows, highlights, lip toppers, like anything you could do with like a normal highlighter, you can do with these gels. They do, like I said, dry down, completely dry. So if you wipe over them or something, they're not going to come off now. Of course, if you have more foundation, of course, like your foundation will move unless you have like a super matte formula. And the brand owner is super sweet. She sent me so many extra samples, like ridiculously extra samples. And not like the shitty samples that Sephora wants to give you extra, but like things that you actually would still buy, but just like sample. Like look at that glow. Like both of my lights are on and you can see that shit. This one is more of like a yellow shimmery green. So if you picked up anything from Terra Moons, their chameleon pigments, these are very similar to those, but just like in a liquid form. So if you want to buy something like that, but liquid, here you go. And I am bringing it like all the way onto the cheeks, and then I'm gonna put a little bit on the nose, go back into the brow a little bit. Cause like we're gonna do some eyebrows today, but like they're not gonna be the most crazy eyebrows, so I wanna put some base down. I don't necessarily prefer like the clamshell just because like when you try to close it, if you have any product on the excess, it just kind of like. So to finish up highlight, we're going to be taking some pressed flake highlights, and this is from COPACETIC Cosmetics. This is their Victorian palette. Like look how shiny that is. It's a quad, and so we have 4 different shades there. You can kind of see the color pick up on some of them. Still photos on Instagram are a lot better, obviously, and the lights are drowning these out, but there's like a purpley shade, a blue shade, a kind of golden yellow, and then like a kind of tealy green, and that's what we're going to be using. The tealy green shade is Elizabeth Browning, and they're best to be applied with a finger, not a brush, because like if you can imagine pressed flakes, yeah, it just kind of gets everywhere. Like gorgeous, right? So I haven't paired these two together yet, but I've been waiting. I just kind of wanted some more chunkier texture. Normally I'm just putting a powder highlight over these from Chaos, but today we're gonna do some Copacetic. I'm trying to blind the people from not buying the things that I want to buy when I'm going out Black Friday shopping. I will say that these particular pressed flakes work when they're applied over a wet base, so this would have been better to apply like when my highlight was still wet, but if I put too much on, it's gonna be like way too much. So I'm just kind of trying to tap and press them into the skin. It also doesn't help that I have a matte foundation on. A very interesting formula to try. I'm glad I picked it up. So we're gonna start with the brows. We're gonna be using some gel liner from Distinction. This is in the shade Void. It's just her black formula, and we're gonna apply that with a Sephora angled liner brush in number 22. My go-to for like angle brush for my brows. Are y'all gonna be going Black Friday for sales? Let me know down in the comments what you're wanting to pick up, because I'm just like, I'm not a huge like shopper. Like I don't go to the shop per se anymore. I think like the only time I ever really was like committed to going was when we were going to like Walmart for like a TV or something, some kind of electronic, and that's about it. Otherwise, like there's no point in getting out. yeah, just the tiniest little brow. I'll shape it up a little bit better when I go back to correct, but that's essentially the eyebrow shape. But yeah, y'all tell me down in the comments what you're gonna go get, or if you're not gonna go buy, are you Black Friday shopping online? Are you getting any deals? By the time that this video is airing, most places, at least in the makeup world, have already started their sales like Wednesday. I'm filming this on a Tuesday. Like they've already basically started their sales right away because they're trying to get that early foot traffic in. And I don't blame them. If I had my own little indie brand makeup line, like I would be starting early too. But it's gonna be crazy in like 2 or 3 years where people are starting Black Friday sales in October. How do y'all feel about that? Like brands that start Black Friday sales like before actual Black Friday. Like, do you think it's a bad idea? Do you think it's smart? What would you do if that was you as a brand owner? I don't know what I'd do. These are looking more natural than I expected them to. Damn it, that was not the goal. It was supposed to look crazy. Just gonna correct these off camera to the shape I actually want and I'll be right back. Whatever, I'm not gonna fuck with them anymore. So for this next part, I'm gonna do one eye at a time because I don't want to get to a point where like one eye is dried down. So we're going to build a base with void, and then we're gonna be covering it with a liquid mixture of glitter from Fair Beauty. It is the Erebus shade, but it's super fine glitter. But yeah, very sparkly, but like very subtle. Normally glitters, even if fine glitters, are chunkier than that. I'm going to mix that with some Smolder potion from Smolder Cosmetics. It just is like the best for doing so with glitter like that, just in my opinion. And what I'm gonna do before I even get to that part is I'm going to build the eyeshadow base like around where the lid is going to be. And we're gonna be jumping into one of my favorite blacks and like deep grays from the Alien palette from Jeffree Star. And we're gonna be starting with Ghost OG, which is like a really, really deep, cool gray tone. I'm gonna go with the Sephora Pro 14 first, and then I'm gonna blend it out with the smaller brush. But yeah, this will just help kind of seamlessly blend the black to the skin without getting like super crazy. Just stippling away, I'm focusing most of the pigment of the brush a little bit lower than where I actually want it placed. That way when I get the majority of the pigment off the brush, I can blend it out where the brush is kind of less pigmented with the color. I want to get as close to the brow as possible, but still leaving like some negative space there. So I'm gonna take a smaller brush, the Morphe E18, and still going in with Ghost OG. I'm just gonna bring out this eye shape to the outer corner a little bit in like a swoop kind of motion. And again, we're just laying the groundwork for the shadow that's gonna go over top. When it comes to Black Friday sales, I'm just trying to refrain this year because next year I want to do, like I have a lot of goals of like new brands I want to try, and so I don't want to order a whole bunch of new stuff right this second because like other things are coming ahead of that, and then I want to use them right now. Like I want to wait. Like some brands, if it's a good enough deal and it's a brand I want to try like initially, I'll maybe order. It just depends on what the deal is because it's all gonna be indie brands that I want to try next year. I don't want to keep buying like mainstream stuff, and I'll buy from them. But if not, then I'll just be chilling. I know Davina is gonna have like a really great sale because they do 50% off everything, but I already have tried Davina and I don't necessarily need like more shadows from them right this second, so I'm just not gonna buy any right now. I'm just dragging this Ghost OG on the lower lash line here. Not getting like the most amount of product because again, this is just meant to help fade the overall outside of the eye look. And I know Terra Moons is doing like a buy one get one free. They have been doing a buy two get one free up until recently, and then they stopped it, and then they announced that they were going to be doing a buy one get one. I feel like everyone that was doing the buy two get one was so mad. I mean, I don't know if anyone's mad, but personally I'd probably be kind of bummed because like as much as I love Terra Moons and I think that their prices are accurate for the quality, like it's still like a lot to have to spend. Like when I bought the multi-chromes, those were $17 a piece. Like for a single 26mm pan, like yeah. So I'm gonna go back in with the Sephora Pro 14 and pick up Black Hole, and we're just gonna dab it on the edges where I want to blend out on the inside of the eye shape, not on the outside. So we're done with the outside perimeter of the eye. So like right here. And again, this is just to help blend for when we go in with Void here in a second. You ever just feel like sometimes you're blending your eyeshadow and then one side kind of goes up too high, or you go the wrong way and you're just like, Damn it. That's what always happens on my left eye. Like, I won't bring the right eye gradient up enough, but like the left eye, I'm just always like, yeah, let's just go all the way up to your hairline up top on your forehead. And since we took a really small brush to do like the outer like wing of the eye, I'm gonna take an even smaller brush than that to do the black. And we'll be taking the Morphe M149. It's a nice little like kind of pencil-y brush, but it's still pretty flexible and loose. And we're still taking black coal. Just getting some of this excess product off my brush by going on the lower lash line here. This is like one of the best blacks that I own. It's just so nice and buttery and like silky, and it just kind of just goes on exactly where you want it. And if you want to blend it out and make it look like trash, you can. And very minimum fallout, which is also a plus. Now it's time to do the base, but first I'm gonna mix up this glitter with the Smolder Potion. Sometimes it's kind of touch and go, like how much Smolder Potion you have to add to something. I'm gonna jump in with Void. What brush should I bring over to apply this with? It's an unnamed paddle brush. If you guys like this brow gel, or in general, or if you like the glitter that I'm using today, I do have affiliate codes with both brands, Distinction Cosmetics and Fair Beauty. They are both fast times. However, for Distinction, it saves you 15%, and Fair Beauty, it saves you 10%. So, you know, same code. Still saving you money. I don't, what's to say no about? I'm gonna use that same brush and I'll go ahead and apply the glitter paste on top of this. But that blended out like a dream though. Oh my god. I love her new formulas. And before this glitter dries, I'm gonna go in with just some of the loose glitter and just apply that over so I'm still getting that shine. Oh yes. Now I'm gonna repeat the process on the other eye and I'll be right back. So now that both eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off and do mascara, lashes, and lip. Today we're just gonna be doing a plain black lip. This is from Baby by Beauty in the shade Raven. You have seen me use this before. I used it a couple of videos ago, my neutral Nancy look. Lashes we're gonna be using, these are the Go-Go lashes from Pretty Weird Cosmetics. They have not posted for like months. The last post I saw was like in August, so I don't know where they went. These are like 25mm lashes. They're really nice, very thick band, so they kind of tend to pop off a little bit if you don't extremely glue them down, so just something to be aware of. I find that lashes that have a thicker band tend to adhere better to eyeliner, so that's like the weirdest thing to me, but placing a liner down underneath kind of helps them stay throughout the day, so that's a tip for you if you want to use it. But I will be right back and we'll go right into close-ups. Everybody, that was the close-ups. I really enjoy the way that this look came out. I feel like I say that after every video. Like, I like all my looks I make, okay? I very rarely ever do like this heavy of an eye look, so I really do enjoy that I went the furthest distance today. I feel like, honestly, out of this one and my neutral Nancy look, which I'll put up a comparison photo right here, does this one feel more neutral than that one? I feel like my skin looks whiter in this, but I do actually like it. I wish I had done the brows a little bit more cartoony because these seem like super natural brows, but whatever. I think it all complements very well together. I'm digging this lip shape a lot. I kind of went a little bit thinner on the outer corners and really deep underneath. Like I really underlined that like a whole lot. And I overlined a little bit on the top, but you can't super tell because of the way I cut off the lip. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I sure enjoyed making this look. I felt like it was super easy once I kind of got the groundwork going. Of course, I've been filming for like almost an hour now, so I hope you guys enjoy your Black Friday. Stay safe out there if you're going in store, and be safe financially spending online. If you're not, I know it's really easy to go to 5 different websites and spend $20 here and there, but that adds up over time. So just think for your future. Gifts are not important. Spending time with, you know, those that you love are the most important things. So just keep that perspective in mind. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video today, and follow me on all my social media. It's all DeathandCandy27. I have my Instagram, Facebook, and here. Go ahead and smash the subscribe button and follow on Instagram so you can join my Death and Candy family. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!